Our journey continues here in Jerusalem with a search for the Ark of the Covenant.
Just think, a mysterious box that was closed for thousands of years, and about which only stories were heard for centuries, today it has finally been opened. Yes, we are talking about the Ark of the Covenant, the same box that is described as a symbol of God's presence in the Bible. Even touching it was considered an invitation to death. It is even said that it has some supernatural power which, if awakened, can cause destruction. Now the question is, when the scientists opened it, what did they find inside? Was it just an old wooden box? Or was it something that is beyond human understanding? As soon as the locks were broken and the heavy lid was removed, the temperature of the room started changing. The cameras recorded a strange glow. Some scientists stepped back, and some just kept looking, as if the ground had slipped under their feet. Was something moving inside? Was it really a divine energy, or was all this a psychological trick? And the biggest question, was opening it a huge mistake? In this video, we will show you the live recording of those moments, the faces of those scientists, and the fear that still scares them in their sleep. Get ready, because what you are about to see can change history. If you are fascinated by ancient mysteries and forbidden discoveries, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and turn on the bell icon, because the truth is out there and we're uncovering it, one secret at a time. What is the Ark of the Covenant? Now imagine an ark that is not only old but is also considered a symbol of the presence of God Himself. It is called the Ark of the Covenant, and it is not just a wooden box. A mysterious and religious story, thousands of years old, is hidden behind it. The story begins with Moses. According to the Bible, when Moses received the 10 Commandments directly from God on the mountain, those 2 stone tablets were kept in a special ark. That ark was the Ark of the Covenant. But it was not just a box, it was completely covered with gold, and on top of it were figures of 2 angels, cherubim, whose wings met each other. It is believed that the presence of God Himself resided between these wings. Now you can understand that this was not just a religious thing, it was a living miracle for the people. This ark was kept in the most secure place in the Temple of Solomon, a room called the Holy of Holies. Only a priest could go there once a year, and it is said that if anyone went near it without permission or purity, his death was certain. There are many stories where this ark led to victory in wars. Rivers stopped on their own, and enemies were defeated on their own. But it is also said that whoever tried to touch it either died or went mad. That is why it is considered divine and dangerous. Many people also believe that it has some sacred energy or mysterious power, which, if awakened, can cause great destruction. It is not only mentioned in Christian beliefs, but also in Jewish and Islamic beliefs. Everyone believes that this ark was a direct connection between God and man. Till date, no one knows where it went. Some say it was hidden, some say it was stolen. But now that the news of it being opened has come, the world's attention has once again come to it. Is there still the same power inside, or was it all just a myth? This is the question in everyone's mind today. Where was it till now? So the question arises that where did the ark, which is so sacred, so powerful, and so famous, go? According to history, the Ark of the Covenant was last seen about 2,600 years ago, when it was kept in the Temple of Solomon in Jerusalem. This temple was considered the most sacred place of the Jews at that time. But then a time came which changed everything. In 589 BC, the army of Babylon attacked Jerusalem. They destroyed the temple. It is said that during the same attack, the ark also disappeared. No one knows whether it was stolen or hidden somewhere. This is where all the stories and rumors begin. Ethiopia. There is an ancient church in Ethiopia where it is claimed that they have the real ark. A single priest guards it all his life and no one can see it. This story is very old and people also believe it to be true. Israel. Some people believe that before the attack, Jewish priests had hidden the ark somewhere in tunnels or caves under Jerusalem. Even today, excavations are done there, but nothing concrete has been found so far. Vatican. Now, talking about conspiracy theories, some people believe that the Catholic Church had found it years ago and now it is hidden inside the Vatican. Some people even say that the Vatican has all the information about it, but they are hiding it from the world. So overall, the Ark has remained a mystery for thousands of years. Some say this is a false story, and some believe that it is still hidden somewhere just waiting for the right time. And now that scientists have claimed to open a secret chamber, is that Ark still there? Know further how this discovery was made and what was found in it. How did the discovery happen? Now let's come to the part that shook the world. How was the Ark of the Covenant discovered? So it happened that a secret team of selected archaeologists and scientists from Israel and America had been working on a project for many years. This team was not like any film hero, but were very calm, research-oriented people whose aim was to solve the biggest mystery of history. Everything started when they found some ancient scrolls, which were hidden in the basement of an old library. These scrolls contained some strange pictures and coding-like maps, which were pointing towards a secret place. At first, it seemed that this would be just an ancient story, but when these maps were matched with ground-penetrating radar, GPR, something was found that surprised everyone. A large right-angled chamber was found 30 feet below the ground, which seemed to have been built by humans. Such a chamber could not be natural, and its structure was exactly like the one described in the old books as containing the Ark. Now the digging began, but this was no ordinary digging, it was kept secret. No press, no publicity, only a limited team, digging very carefully, slowly. For several weeks nothing was found, only stones, dust, and rubble. But then, one day, suddenly, their digging rod hit something metal-like. When the soil was removed, everyone was faced with a large wooden and gold chest, exactly like the Ark is said to be. The team members held their breath. They scanned the chest from every angle before touching it to make sure there was no danger, and as they cleaned it, strange ancient markings and 2 golden-winged angels appeared on it, indicating that this could be the same Ark of the Covenant. The discovery hasn't been made fully public yet, but some photos and information have been leaked, and that's why the whole world is talking about it now. Opening moment when the Ark was opened. Now was the turn of that moment, for which everyone had been waiting for years. The team of scientists was standing in front of that Ark, a quiet atmosphere, heavy tension, and heartbeats could be heard in the ears. The Ark was no ordinary thing. It was made of gold and wood, and the old symbols on it were telling a different story. The team knew that anything could happen, because history says that touching the Ark without purity or permission can be dangerous. That is why this entire process was done in very high security. Only a limited team of 5 people was allowed to go inside, and everyone was wearing safety suits, masks, and scanners. CCTV cameras and sensors were installed all around the room so that every second could be recorded. And then that moment came. The team very carefully removed the iron lock on the Ark. They were cleaning the soil from the edge of the lid one by one. As soon as the lid was lifted a little, suddenly a strange light blue glow spread in the room, as if some energy was coming out. There was no explosion, no destruction, but a cold wave spread in the whole room, which made everyone shiver. The lid was removed completely, and everyone looked inside. What was inside? Inside the Ark was a shiny stone-like object, which did not look like any ordinary object at all. Next to it were 2 old stone tablets, on which there were writings in some strange language, and in between were pieces like torn clothes or parchments. One member of the team had tears in his eyes. He said, "This could be the same 10 Commandments." But all this did not end here. As soon as the camera zoomed in on the object inside, their lenses started blurring slightly. One camera even shut down on its own. The sensors present in the room noted a slight electromagnetic disturbance. No major incident happened, but everyone felt that there was some energy presence there, invisible but palpable. The footage of that day is still kept safe in the research center, but whatever has come out has shocked the whole world. So the question is, what was found inside is just history or a sign of some supernatural power. Inside the ark, what was found? When the lid of the ark was removed and looked inside, the things that were seen were beyond the imagination of any ordinary person. First of all, 2 large stone tablets were seen, very old and worn out, but something was clearly visible written on them. It was not a common language, strange symbols like some ancient code. At first glance, the team thought that these were probably the real tablets of the 10 Commandments, which were given to Moses by God himself. There were some other things kept next to these tablets: a small gold-like round vessel, which looked as if it had once been filled with some liquid, and a very thin black stone, which was shining slightly. Its shine was not from any battery or light, but as if it was coming from inside the thing itself. The team could not understand what it was. Neither was it completely metal, nor did it look like any known element. Also, in one corner were some parchments, that is, pieces of very old rotten paper. There was something written on them too, something that looked like Sanskrit, something that looked like Hebrew, and something that has not yet been matched to any language. As soon as these items were picked up, the radiation detected slight gamma rays. These were not at a dangerous level, but enough to make everyone wear protective gloves. In addition, a magnetic field was also noted. The compass needle started moving right near the box. This meant that this was not just a religious artifact. There is some mysterious energy present inside it, which is still active. Another surprising thing was that if some of the symbols engraved on the tablets are seen in light, they start glowing a little, as if it is some old invisible ink. Some of the team members also claimed that when they held the tablet in their hands, they felt a little warmth in their body, as if something was alive. Now the question is, are these tablets really given by God or by some other civilization? And the mysterious stone found, is it some unknown technology? Whatever it is clear that whatever was inside the ark, it is far beyond human understanding, and perhaps that is why it was kept hidden for thousands of years. Scientific analysis. What did the scientists find? Now that the box was opened and the things inside were out, the next task was to examine them from a scientific point of view. Are these things really thousands of years old? Or is this a trick? And the biggest question, is this a technology outside human civilization? As soon as all the items were taken to the lab, they were first carbon dated. This test is done to find out the age of any organic thing, like wood, parchment. When the report came, everyone was surprised. The tablets turned out to be about 3,200 years old. This means that this is the same period when, according to the Bible, Moses received the 10 Commandments from God. The pieces of parchment were also at least 2,500 years old, and even after so much time, the text written in them could still be read a little. Now it was the turn of the mysterious black stone, which was shining inside. When its material was tested, some strange elements were found in it, which were different from the normal elements found on Earth. Scientists said that either it is an unknown alloy or a part of the technology of some other advanced civilization. When it was seen through an electron microscope, very subtle patterns were seen inside it, like a circuit design. But the most surprising thing was that there was nothing like wires or batteries in it, yet electromagnetic activity was recorded in it. That means the thing was not working, but it was not dead either. After this, some experts said that it could be an energy storage device, exactly like the ones we use in batteries today, but this technology is thousands of years old. This discovery has put the entire scientific world into thinking. Another surprising thing, as soon as these things were taken out for testing, some cameras and laptops turned off automatically. The technicians present there also reported that they felt a slight shock or vibration. Now the question is, did the ancient people really use such advanced technology? Or are these things created by some other planet, some other power? Scientists still don't have all the answers. But one thing is for sure, the Ark of the Covenant is not just a religious object. Maybe it's also a technological mystery. Government reaction, government's response. As soon as the news of the discovery of the Ark and the things found inside it started coming out, the government took immediate action. The place where the excavation was done was sealed, fencing was put up all around, and heavy security was deployed. Only a few people were allowed to go inside, and that too without mobile or camera. Now the question is, why is it being hidden so much? When the news first leaked, many international news channels wanted to reach that place, but the media was completely blocked. Reporters were told that this is just an archaeological site and research is going on. But no one believed this. A journalist claimed that he had seen some scientists coming out of the site in panic that day, and they had some strange boxes with them, which were being carried very carefully. But a few hours later, that journalist disappeared, and his channel also maintained silence. Many people believe that the government is hiding something big. Some say that the things found inside the Ark contain some energy or technology that can shake the world, and perhaps due to this fear, the government has declared the entire discovery as top secret. Some conspiracy theorists are even saying that the tablets found in it contain such secrets that can change religion, history, and science, and that is why it is being hidden from the common people. Reaction of religious leaders. As soon as the news came out that the Ark of the Covenant has been found and opened, not only scientists but also religious leaders around the world were shocked. Because this was not just a discovery, it was related to something that is considered a symbol of God's presence. First of all, talking about the Christian Church, the Vatican did not make any direct comment on this, but the news from inside is that many senior priests are very worried about this discovery. They believe that opening the Ark is crossing the limits of man, and this may be a violation of God's order. At the same time, Jewish religious leaders, in whose religion the Ark is considered the most sacred object, openly said that if this is the same original Ark, then touching or opening it again is a serious sin. They believe that it should be kept only in the temple and not for examination in the lab. Muslim scholars have also given their opinion on this subject. Islam also mentions the Ark, called Tabut-e-Sahih. Some scholars believe that if this is the one, it is a divine sign, but it should be kept away from human experiments. They say that such things come as a warning not to become a showpiece. Many religious leaders consider this discovery a miracle, but at the same time are warning that tampering with it can be costly. Some even say that what is found inside is not just for viewing, it can be a test for man. So is this really a miracle? Or a power that humans should stay away from? Was it a mistake to open it? Now the biggest question that arises is, was it a big mistake to open the Ark of the Covenant? It is clearly written in many old books and religious texts that whoever touches this sacred Ark without permission or purity, God's wrath can fall on him. It has been told many times in history that people who tried to touch the Ark died suddenly or became victims of madness. Now that scientists have opened it, some strange things have started coming to the fore. After the discovery, 2 members of the team fell ill, and doctors have not been able to give any clear reason for their condition till date. In some reports, it was also said that people living near the excavation site started having strange dreams, and dogs and birds there suddenly started running away in fear. Some religious experts are saying that it was not just a chest but an ancient seal which was made to imprison some old power or mystery, and now that it has been opened, somewhere that power has lost its sleep. People all over the world are now divided into 2 groups. Some consider it a great miracle, and some consider it the beginning of a future danger. Think, if an ancient curse has really been broken, will it slowly engulf us? Or is all this just a coincidence which we are blowing out of proportion? But one thing is certain, whatever has happened, it is not just a discovery of history, but a moment that shakes the thinking and faith of humans. Conspiracy theories, conspiracies, and strange claims. While on one hand, some people believe that this is the real Ark of the Covenant, on the other hand, some people are doubting this discovery. From social media to secret forums, there is a flood of conspiracies and theories everywhere. Some people say that this Ark was not built by humans. They believe that this thing could be an ancient device made by aliens, a technology that was left on Earth thousands of years ago so that humans could find it when the time comes. Some theories also say that the Ark is actually a time capsule in which information about ancient civilization or some other world has been kept hidden. That is, those things which the people of that time could not understand, but now that humans have progressed a little, they have the ability to gradually understand that mystery. Now, another interesting thing, some people are also saying that this is not the real Ark. They say that the real Ark is already hidden in the Vatican or Ethiopia, and the one that has been found now is either fake or just a decoy so that attention can be diverted from the real one. Some videos even claim that the government and big religious institutions are together showing a fake discovery so that people's thinking can be diverted in a certain direction. Now, it is difficult to say how much truth there is in these things, but it is clear that this discovery has definitely raised a lot of questions in people's minds, and perhaps some questions may never be answered. So, is the Ark really a divine power? Or is it a sign of some other civilization more advanced than humans? Cliffhanger and future mystery. What will happen next? Now the biggest question is, what will happen next? The things inside the Ark that has been found have been revealed. But is this the whole story? Or just a beginning? Many experts believe that if this is really the Ark of the Covenant, then other sacred things may also be hidden somewhere else, like the Holy Grail, or those old books in which the secret of the beginning and end of mankind is hidden. Some historians also believe that this Ark was part of a secret network. That is, there are many places that are connected to each other and where perhaps a lot is still hidden. What will the governments do now? Will they hide further information from us? Or will something bigger be revealed? And the biggest question, will we ever be able to know the truth completely? Or will this mystery also be buried in the pages of history, like all the other lost stories? Whatever it may be, this discovery has proved that there are still many secrets hidden beneath the earth which are beyond our imagination. So be prepared, because this is not the end, it is just a beginning. So now the question is to you, what do you think? Is this really the real Ark of the Covenant? Or is all this just a story which was accepted as true? And most importantly, was it the right decision to open it? Did man once again do what he should not have done? We told you everything, what we found, what we saw, what we felt. Now it's time for your opinion. Comment below. Do you believe that this is a sign from God? Or do you think that some big danger is about to come? Or was everything just a game with history? Your thinking can add more depth to this mystery. If you liked the video, then do like and subscribe, because we will keep bringing such unsolved mysteries, hidden chapters of history, and stories that take us closer to the truth. See you with the next mystery.